We are moving into the 6th round, pick 206, another player that I mocked to the Browns a couple times because I really, really, really love this pick. Not going to lie, guys. I love Mike Hall. I love Zach Zinter in the 3rd. I'm very optimistic about Jamari Thrash. My favorite pick for the place we got the guy, for what we needed, for who he is in this entire draft, is Nathaniel Watson out of Mississippi State, the inside linebacker at pick 206 in the 6th round. Nathaniel Watson, 6'2", 233 pounds. He's 23 years old, and he will turn 24 before the season, so he's an older prospect, but Andrew Berry did not care, and neither do I, because this is a dude that wanted for the Browns if they made it this far into the draft. They didn't take a linebacker yet, and this guy was still available. I wanted to come away with Nathaniel Watson, and we did. Now, Watson didn't play much his first 2 seasons in 2018 and 2019. He played more in 2020, but then in 2021, he had a breakout game against none other than Alabama, where he had 16 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 sack. 2021 season, he finished with 83 tackles, 6 TFLs, and 5 sacks. 2022, this dude continues his ascension. He gets his first ever interceptions, and over the course of the season, he tallies up 113 tackles, 12 tackle for loss, 6 sacks. He earned 2nd team All-SEC honors, and then in 2023, he comes back for his last season in the SEC in college at Mississippi State, and he freaking dominated the SEC. 137 total tackles, 13 tackle for loss, 10 sacks, and another interception. He got 1st team All-SEC honors, and Nathaniel Watson was named SEC Defensive Player of the Year. And yes, now the Cleveland Browns have 2 reigning Defensive Players of the Year on their roster. Steelers fans, cry harder. The NFL Draft prospect profile for Nathaniel Watson, the pros, posted 31 tackles for loss and 21 sacks since the start of the 2021 season. He thuds blocks with heavy hands to stack and stay separated. Patient not to overcommit while reading and flowing to the football. Good feel for getting home when operating as a blitzer. Poised as a box tackler, leading to lower number of missed tackles. Squares ball carries with good pop and wrap approach. Weaknesses. Posted just 35 solo tackles out of 137 total tackles in 2023. Stacks blockers, but is a step slow shedding them for tackles. Loses ground when the pursuit extends in space. Tight hips hinder him from sinking and changing direction fluidly. Coverage liability with limited athleticism and field awareness. Again, this is your middle inside presence linebacker. I'm not overly concerned about coverage skills with him, just like I didn't really care about coverage with Anthony Walker, and I don't care about coverage with Jordan Hicks. That's not what you guys are on the field to really do anyway. What you are on the field to do is to stuff the line and make tackles and get behind the line if you can, and that's what this kid does so well, and I'm so pumped that we have him. Draft Buzz Scouting rated Nathaniel Watson a 99 on tackling. A 90 freaking 9. I'm excited to watch this kid play. He got an 80% on pass rush, 80% run defense, 70% in coverage. I'll take those scores every day for a 6th round pick that is eventually going to be my starting middle linebacker. And I'd really believe Nathaniel Watson is going to be the starting middle linebacker at some point. Maybe not this year because we've got Hicks and everything like that. We'll see what Devin Bush can bring. For the future for this guy, you can tell I'm pretty hyped about him. So Draft Buzz Scouting, his pros, has enough hustle and athleticism to make plays in the flat against running backs. He lacks height, but has the vertical and timing to knock away passes when approaching the quarterback. Watson shows good quickness off the line of scrimmage and flashes the violent hands to win around the edge. He's an instinctive and active chase and tackle 4-3 will linebacker with the speed to go sideline to sideline. He takes excellent angles. He also has an innate sense for shooting gaps as a run defender. That's awesome. Big, aggressive hitter who can lay the wood. Has good awareness to quickly locate the ball, keeping his eyes up and on point. Watson combines the athleticism of a chase and tackle defender and the toughness and physicality of a classic 4-3 Mike linebacker. Thickly built with classic linebacker size. How long have we been saying, guys, just go out there and get us a big, beefy, your traditional type middle linebacker? We got him. Adequate strength and the smarts to cover up his athletic shortcomings in the right scheme. Jim Schwartz is going to love you. Weaknesses: not a sudden or quick twitch athlete, will never be the strongest player on the field, and can struggle to shed from different angles. He's not long, and his frame is just about maxed out. Can be too hesitant when Watson doesn't find the ball immediately. Again, pros and cons with every prospect. 6th round pick for this guy. You guys can tell. I'm excited. I'm enamored to have him. Like I said, based on the position of need, we needed a linebacker. Based on where we got him, we got him in the 6th round. Based on his production profile, defensive player of the year in the SEC, first team all SEC, 137 tackles. What was it? 12 tackle for loss or something like that. I got to find my notes here. 13 tackle for loss, 10 sacks and an interception last year. In the 6th round, sign me up for Nathaniel freaking Watson.